and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV. And in this episode, it's the 20,000 mile review of the Skoda Fabia. Just recently, on a trip to Sheffield to visit family, our little Fabia, aka the paddle jumper, took over to 20,000 miles. And though it doesn't seem like a magical moment, it's the fact that it's remained a constant fleet member since we bought it in January 2018. So, here I thought I would film an honest review, and I'll try and add some photos as well. So, currently, the mileage on the car is actually getting closer to 21,000 miles now. 20,737. So, we bought the car on the 13th of January 2018. And I guess it was a bad omen when the dealer presented me with a snow shovel, because 2 days later it snowed. Right after purchasing the car had to go back to Skoda to get the parking sensors adjusted. And while in the care of a dealer, the car was damaged. Scratches on every panel via an automatic car wash. In February 2018, the car got over to 200 miles. By the middle of February, I had pressed plates on the car and a set of alloys for the Fabia. By the middle of March, the car had 790 miles on the clock, and by the end of March it was wearing its new alloys, which made it look like a bit of a tractor height-wise. In April 2018, someone appeared to damage the back quarter with a trolley, and I was fed up with the colour of the car. By the end of April 2018, I solved the issue of the tractor ride height by purchasing some Dorenza Lorentz springs, which to this day are still on the car. By May, we had covered 1,500 miles. And by June, we had covered 2,359 miles when I realised the drawbacks of no air conditioning. It was also around this time I fitted a front splitter from the sporty Monte Carlo. July 2018, it had gained a sun strip and it carried a toddler's bed in the rear. And it also helped a bit moving to the new Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV headquarters. August 2018, it visited Knockhill. It gained a K&N panel filter, which is another modification still on the car to this day. And in September, we had an epic road trip from Edinburgh to Ayr and back, Selkirk to Ayr and back to Edinburgh over a weekend, a total of 508 miles. Then in October 2018, I bought a Mini and the Skoda started to look standard again and became my wife's car. January 2019, the Skoda had its first service at 5,723 miles. And by August 2019, it had covered 8,008 miles. Yes, that's right. Oob. It swallowed up tip trips with no issue. And by December 2019, it had covered 9,304 miles, with a trip to Northumberland earlier in October. December 2019 also saw the splitter come off. Its second year service in January 2019 was at 9,573 miles. Total covered in 1 year was 3,800 miles. Funnily enough, on a trip to Sheffield, it clicked over to 10,000 miles. February 2020 saw the car get stuck in the mud at the kids' school. March 2020 saw the replacement of the wipers front and rear. By May 2020, the car clicked over to 11,000 miles. By September, it had clicked over to 12,000 miles. Again in October 2020, it proved itself useful for another tip charity shop run. In November 2020, we had to replace the back right tyre due to a puncture. In January 2021, it had its first MOT and third year service at 13,027 miles. And it failed its first MOT because me being an idiot, gluing a headlight bulb back in when I lost the clip 2.5 years previous meant a costly repair, which was a new headlight on top of the service and retest. In February 2021, the Fabia looked like the Skoda Fabia cake advert with the snow. April 2021 saw it fit a bed and mattress in the rear and just enough room for me. In May 2021, I had made plans to replace the Skoda, but it had now hit 14,000 miles and was proving useful on another tip run. July 2021 saw it return its best tank at 549 miles on a trip down to the Lake District. On New Year's Day 2022, the car hit 17,000 miles. And it got another year's MOT, again failing first time due to headlight adjustment, and another service at 17,065 miles. July it hit 19,200 miles. And in September, it clicked over to 20,000 miles as I said, on a trip down to Sheffield. So that's just a little brief history in near enough 5 years of owning this car. And what has the Fabia cost in terms? Like, terms that I've spent over the last 5 years on little modifications, insurance, fuel, servicing, and an MOT. I worked it out to be £6,782.28. What's went wrong in ownership? Nothing really has went wrong. The car has been absolutely faultless. It's picked up a little bit of an electrical gremlin recently, and sometimes turns a tail light bulb off. It's going to be needed for the next MOT for this car. Well, possibly the front wipers will probably need replaced because they're starting to sort of smear the screen a wee bit, and also this original Bridgestone tyre is probably going to need replaced as well because it's just starting to perish and wee cracks here. So that's probably a job just before Christmas time. So aside from these little things that need done, this car has been mega reliable. It starts on the button. It's a great family car. I mean, this is a Super Mini based car, but it's being in the estate form, you're probably looking at size of maybe a Ford Focus. And it's a great family car. I mean, we've got two kid seats in the back of here. It fits two kid seats. There's plenty of leg room for young kids, and you've got that addition of the big boot would be in the estate version. It's handy for, as I said, for tips and charity shop runs. And dare I say it, it's a fun wee car to drive. You can get into this car and you can rag it. Sometimes I forget when I'm in this car and I'm giving it a wee rag. You sometimes forget it's an estate car you're driving. You think it's just like a little hatchback. So, as it comes up to 5 years old, is there an itch to replace it? No. This car has been a constant in our lives. It's watched me go through 5 cars in 4 years, and it's still a car that puts a smile on my face when you've not driven it for a while. And these wee cars are so much fun to drive. Being a 3-cylinder engine, you can rag them and they just sound awesome. So that's the Skoda Fabia at nearly 5 years old and nearly 21,000 miles now. So I'd just like to thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV. And I'll catch you in another video soon. And I'll try and do another owner's review update maybe in 6 months' time of this car. But for the moment, farewell.